Nigeria and South Africa, two great countries. Two pillars upon which the continent of Africa thrives. Two great countries with strong bilateral relationships, from the Sharpeville massacre of March 21, 1960, to the exile of Thabo Mbeki in Nigeria from 1977 to 1984, to the protection of Nelson Mandela by Chief Mbazuli Kamichi, to the issuance of Nigerian passports to black South Africans by Nigerian High Commission in Botswana for them to travel out, to contribute to the end of apartheid in 1991 with an expenditure of $61 billion to the creation of New Partnership for Africa. Development, NIPAD, for African Economic Development, to the establishment of the South African and Nigerian Chamber of Commerce, to a bilateral trade relation, which as of 2021 worth $2.9 billion, almost 53 trillion rands. Nevertheless, the action of a minority of citizens of both countries tends to jeopardize these excellent relationships that have led to social inclusion, marital ties, job creation, economic opportunities, and commercial viabilities of companies established by citizens of both countries. However, for one Nigerian portraying negative values alien to the core values of the Nigeria-South Africa relationship, there are hundreds who are committed to actualizing the 2030 South Africa National Development Plan, NDP.
For one Nigerian exhibiting action against the values of Nelson Mandela, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Obafemi Awolowo, and Ahmadu Bello, there are hundreds demonstrating full commitment to the attainment of South Africa's national framework for sustainable development in terms of human, social, economic, and environmental sustainability.
For every Nigerian giving credence to the trait of hate and hostility, there are thousands following cautiously and diligently the 1996 South Africa Constitution and the laws of the land.
For every Nigerian student or young person on a path alien to educational values, there are thousands of students, academics, and researchers working hard to achieve South Africa's national goals, strategic plan, and national priorities of the Department of Science and Technology, National Research Foundation, NRF, Department of Education, and Department of Higher Education.
For every Nigerian exhibiting unethical business values in the Republic, there are thousands employing labor, creating economic opportunities for the Republic. Therefore, the leadership of the Congress of Nigerian Students at the University of Johannesburg, CONSUJ, on this first day of October, 2022, marking Nigeria's independence anniversary, seeks to celebrate a few distinguished Nigerians contributing to the values of Nigerian-South African bilateral relationship and the greatness of the Republic. This is done to rebuild trust, enhance brotherly love, propagate the idea of one Africa with one destiny of greatness, and reduce the hostility that threatens the peace of mind and focus of the purpose of Nigerian students.
Principal architect Ilori Olobomi is the founder of IDC Architects in South Africa. Bomi Ilori was trained as an architect at the Birmingham School of Architecture in Birmingham, which led to several working experience and handling of projects in England, London, Denmark, Spain, Nigeria, Botswana, and finally South Africa, where he established his own business, serving as the managing director of IDC Architects, based in South Africa since 1992 with continental interest. His architectural project in South Africa includes design and construction of Nompumalanga Special School, Bizana, a school for disabled students, Transkei, South Africa. Design and construction of primary health center and offices, Butterworth, South Africa, among others.
Mr. Aya Kenneth is the media practitioner and founder Home-Based African Cuisine. Mr. Aya is a serial and accomplished entrepreneur, having worked as former bureau chief, news agency of Nigeria for Southern and Central Africa. Franchisee Caltex Oil, South Africa. He is the founder Home-Based African Cuisine Group. Founder Aya Education Center, Nigeria. Vision bearer and founder Divine Chapel of Praise and Worship, Benin City, Nigeria. Founder Lifestyle Value Mall, Nigeria.
Professor Ade Ibijola Abejide, Professor of Artificial Intelligence and Applications, Director, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration with a Digital Transformation Lens, and Acting Academic Director at the Johannesburg Business School. Professor Abejide Ade Ibijola holds a PhD in computer science, artificial intelligence from the University of Witwatersrand, South Africa. He is currently a professor of artificial intelligence and applications at the Johannesburg Business School, University of Johannesburg, and the founder lead of the research group on data, artificial intelligence, and innovations for digital transformation.
Professor Peter Apita obtained bachelor's and master's degree in metallurgical and materials engineering from the Federal University of Technology, Accra, Nigeria, and PhD degree in metallurgy at the University of the Witwatersrand, Johannesburg, South Africa. He is a research professor of materials engineering and currently the director of the Center for Nanomechanics and Tribocorrosion. He has trained hundreds of students in technological innovation, graduated tens of master students, PhD students, and post-doctoral fellows.
Professor Nnamdi Mbulu is a researcher, educationist, and engineer. He holds BSc and MSc degrees in electrical and electronic engineering and a PhD degree in electrical engineering. He is currently a full professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering Science at the University of Johannesburg. He is the director of the Center of Cyber Physical Water, Energy and Food Systems.
Chief Udeji came to South Africa in the year 2000, and from an apprentice at Amusement Machines Rentals Company in Johannesburg, he became an employer of labor by starting his own company Gated Projects Proprietary Limited. He obtained Bain's degree with distinct in public management and governance at the University of Johannesburg. He is the founding father of Ohani's Ndi Igbo South Africa in 2002, an umbrella organization that unites all Igbos in South Africa, as well as a founding member of Nigerian Union South Africa.
Akin Ometoso is a Nigerian film director, writer, and actor. He is best known for directing the 2022 film Rise. Ometoso ventured into entertainment while at the University of Western Cape. His acting debut was in Sanjota by Mark Fleischman. This also earned him a Fladu Cap Award for Most Promising Student in 1995. He used the money from acting in the play to direct his first short films, The Kiss of Milk, The Nightwalkers, and The Caretaker. By 1999, he wrote his first full-length film, entitled God is Africa. The film was released in 2003. He started a production company along with Robbie Top and Komotso Matsenien called T.O.M Pictures in 2003. Engineer Ogbi Ahirba has great experiences from his work in Julius Berger, the NIG, PLC and the Federal Capital Development Authority in water and sewage systems, structural concrete and the design of concrete structures. Relocating to South Africa in 1998, and with 7 years of experience in Realika Investments, Pty, Limited as a site manager, contract manager, and acting general manager, he established his own company to become an employer of labor by establishing Axter Matrix in conjunction with other partners in late 2005 and became the managing member of the company in early 2006 on a full-time basis.
Okpara played for ACB Lagos from 1987 to 1989 before moving to South African side Orlando Pirates. He was the club's first-choice goalkeeper from 1990 to 2002, losing his place to Congolese goalkeeper Michel Babel during the 2002/2003 season, then becoming an understudy to Damban Radebe and Francis Chancer before retiring in 2005. He holds the record of Pirates appearances with 375 matches and is also the club's longest-serving player. He was part of the 1995 CAF Champions League winning team.
Augustine Chidikwem is a Nigerian footballer who plays as a forward for South African Premier Division club TS Galaxy. Chidikwem was born in Nigeria and played youth football for Beta Jerusalem before moving to South Africa in October 2018. He trained with the University of Johannesburg and had spells with Polokwane City Rovers, Databox and Siboney before joining Chippa United on a one-year contract in July 2019. He signed a 3-year contract extension in October 2020. In May 2021, Chidikwem signed for TS Galaxy for an undisclosed fee on a 2-year contract, with the option for a further 2 years. Dr. Adoni completed her tertiary studies at the Premier University of Ibadan, where she bagged a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine (DVM) degree in Veterinary Medicine/Science. She proceeded to the University of Pretoria, South Africa, where she completed her master's degree in Veterinary Tropical Diseases. Currently, she is studying for her PhD in Veterinary Animal Sciences at the University of South Africa, UNISA.
Professor Clinton O. Aigbavua, Director, Sustainable Human Settlement and Construction Research Center. Professor Clinton O. Aigbavua is a full professor of Sustainable Human Development in the Department of Construction Management and Quantity Surveying, University of Johannesburg, South Africa, with multidisciplinary research focus on the built environment. Before entering academia, he was involved as a quantity surveyor on several infrastructural projects both in Nigeria and South Africa. He holds a PhD in engineering management and has published over 600 research papers in his areas of interest. Mrs. Toju Oni, IT consultant, facilitator. Mrs. Oni, since arriving in South Africa in 2005, has been an IT consultant, facilitator, assessor, moderator, lecturer, having bagged a BSc and MSc in Computer Science, University of Lagos, Nigeria. She is CRISC certified assessor and moderator with MICT SETA and Services SETA, specialized in training, lecturing, risk analysis and IS controls, IT audit and governance, project management, business analysis, business process continuity planning, thereby contributing to the economy and future of South Africa in the technology space. Mrs. Buki Mary Enuha, CEO, MJF Travel and Tours. Buki Mary Enuha is the Group CEO of MJF Travel and Tours, a travel management company with corporate head offices in South Africa, Nigeria, London, and Canada. She is also the Vice Chairman of African Tourism Initiatives, a tourism organization that promotes the growth of tourism across Africa, particularly bilateral trade relationships between South Africa and Nigeria. Prior to this, Buki was the Marketing and Communications Manager at Bellevue Airlines, South Africa, until January 2010. She has over 20 years of cumulative working experience in various industries, ranging from banking, aviation, travel and tourism, public relations and multi-marketing sectors, amongst many others. Dr. Frank Nonsoigbo Amalu, CEO of Osmotic Engineering Group. Dr. Frank is a professionally registered electrical engineer specializing in telecommunication and information technology engineering in South Africa. He has achieved extensive recognition as a telecommunications specialist in various projects in Africa. He has been involved in various telecommunication projects throughout South Africa and other African countries. He was recently involved with MTN South Africa Infrastructure's master plan for the upgrade to 5G network. He is also involved with Telkom South Africa's master plan for the implementation of 5G network throughout South Africa. His engineering and management experience covers design, planning, organizational management, contract and project management. Mr. Ayodeji Adelapon, Executive Director and Group Chief Financial Officer, GZ Industries South Africa. Ayodeji is a finance professional with over 14 years of experience in both industry and accounting practice. Prior to joining GZI, he was the Group Head of Finance of Fort Oil PLC, now Adova PLC, where he was responsible for the finance functions of the group's downstream businesses in Nigeria and Ghana, upstream services and power generating businesses in Nigeria.
Professor Oluwafemi Adibo is a professor and deputy head of the Department of Research at the Department of Biotechnology and Food Technology at the University of Johannesburg, UJ, South Africa. He leads the Food Innovation Research Group, FIRG, which consists of interns, postgraduate students, and postdoctoral research fellows. The FIRG is involved in research that improves various traditional food processes, food product development and value addition using conventional, novel, and for the Industrial Revolution approaches including predictive optimization, pattern recognition of food metabolites and three-dimensional, 3D, printing of foods as well as other innovative solutions to address food insecurity.